Hey, Coach Jeff Browning here. Giddy up. I'm training at about 8,400 feet right now. So this lesson's gonna be at some altitude up in the San Francisco Peaks outside my home in Flagstaff, Arizona. So beautiful day, partly cloudy, 40% chance of afternoon thunderstorms. Going on a long run. Oh yeah, here's some tips. Uphill running. So when uphill running, you want to think about staying light on your feet, slight forward lean, especially from the ankles, but drop your hips like slightly into a slight squat position, so your torso will come forward a little. Engage your core, pull your belly button towards your spine, and then drive your heel towards the back of your knee. Think about your ground contact time being really light and quick, high cadence. Keep your feet under you, chest over knees, knees over toes. Boom. And just keep going up. Another one, when you're reading the terrain on trail, if the terrain grade is lower than a straight line coming from your eyesight, you're looking straight out, or head height is another way to think about it. Anything that rises below your head height, try and run it. If you're new to the sport, maybe just run on your quality days uphill, because this is gonna raise your heart rate. But if you're like me, I've trained myself to be able to run high zone 2 easy uphill at altitude. So I'm solid right now in zone 2. So point being, don't overdo it. Okay, so if it rises above your head, you should hike it. If it rises below your head height, then you should try and run it. Or if you're newer to the sport or more of a back of the pack runner, maybe you practice power hiking fast, like 4+ miles an hour. It would be a good goal. Another uphill running tip, when you come into steep sections, you can go to 45 if it's a long sustained steep section. Like, it will put a different angle on your legs and calves and hips and glutes. So remember to have really good posture when you're running uphill. And also, you can just mix it up. So hit a little section of steeper, go sideways a little, back to some center, another little steeper section here, we go to the other 45-degree angle with our lower lot body. And it just helps. Try sometime when you're trying to do a long sustained and you just mix it up. Sometimes the center, sometimes 45s on each way, left and right. All right, some downhill running technique stuff. So when you're descending, you want to get into a slight squat position. So you're getting your torso forward, chest over knees, knees over toes. Don't reach. The only thing you're reaching with is a slight point in the foot to get your foot perpendicular, or parallel, excuse me. Your leg perpendicular, your lower leg, and your foot parallel to the trail. So you're gonna do a slight point and reach, but as your weight is coming forward, you're actually striking under your center of gravity and behind you and driving that heel up towards the back of the knee. So it's like boom, boom, it's like suspension. So it's like this motion and you're striking as you're crossing, but you're gonna lead with your foot slightly pointed. So as you're coming down, you're leading like that, getting that foot, and that helps on trail downhill, especially if it's loose. It helps you get the traction on your midfoot when you're striking and not heel slap, because that's not very much surface area. If you look right there, not much surface area under my foot, but if I get my foot pointed and I can strike the forefoot, so the top front 2/3 of the shoe, then with my heel slightly off the ground, underneath my center of gravity, I get tons of traction. So, and you're just basically kind of controlled falling when you put it all together. So when you're slightly pointing, but landing under your center of gravity, leaning forward. Don't forget to lean forward. Get those feet under you. Quick feet. Quick feet. You can do little steps around corners. Then you can do like more longer strides with a feet, little more exaggerated point when you're opening it up on the strat flats. And then any kind of technical stuff. Another thing that's really good for trail running, if you ever drop off, so like this is a really good spot right here. Like, you can see where this rock is right here. So if I was coming around this and we didn't have an option to go on a nicer part of the trail, you can do a double foot landing. So you come in and you go boom and then run out of it. So you're just using almost like a jump down off a box. You're like, whoo, and then you fly out of it. It's a really good move. And keep your feet loose and under you on technical stuff, like boom, boom, quick feet, quick feet. Keep them under you, keep them under you. Quick, quick, quick feet. Double land, up and over. Woo. Practice these moves slower first. And then as you get comfortable with these moves, you can speed it up and really work the feet. Giddy up.